Now, an Emeritus Newsbrief. I'm Lynn Huston. A big rebound on both the Dow and the NASDAQ, but it certainly wasn't because of good economic news. The Dow finished up 552.29. The NASDAQ was up 97.69. Crude oil was up $3.23 to close at $59.39. Unemployment numbers higher than expected. The number of new claims the week ending November 8th was 516,000. That's an increase of 32,000 from the previous week's revised figure of 484,000. That's the highest number in 7 years, and projected recalls of the furloughed workers are the lowest since 2002. A major layoff announcement from the University of Texas Medical Branch at Galveston. The Board of Regents there says it will lay off 3,800 workers at the medical center due to the effects of the economy and the recent hurricane damage. Foreclosure filings, according to the data firm Realty Track, 279,561 during October. That is a 5% increase from the previous month, a 25% increase from October of 2007. At the Senate Banking Committee hearing today, accusations that some banks are not loaning money that they received from the federal bailout.
One of the most pernicious barriers is that there's actually an incentive in the industry now to foreclose versus working out loans. Loan servicers who govern these securitizations get paid when they foreclose, but they don't get paid when they work out a loan. They just don't get paid. In the worst cases, the servicer gets paid twice when it forecloses. The world owes Bank of America, one of the best banks in America, a debt of gratitude for taking on the thankless task of cleaning up Countrywide's wasteland of unethical lending practices. But Bank of America has not had time to get rid of Countrywide's affiliates, which prevent a conflict of interest in fees that are paid to its own affiliates every time there's a foreclosure. For most of Countrywide's foreclosures, they would order a credit report and an appraisal purchased from an affiliate that they owned 100% every time there was a foreclosure. They would order a force-placed insurance for people who got behind on their payments, again from a company 100% owned by Countrywide. And finally, when there was a foreclosure necessary, the trustee that was hired was 100% owned by Countrywide. In my book, that's simply corrupt.
But representatives of the country's largest banks say they've already refinanced thousands of homeowners who are facing foreclosure.
At JPMorgan Chase, we believe that the government's investment in our firm comes with a responsibility to honor the goals of the capital purchase program. To that end, we are using the CPP funds to expand the flow of credit into the U.S. economy and to modify the terms of hundreds of thousands of residential mortgages. At the same time, we continue to maintain prudent business practices and underwriting standards that have helped JPMorgan Chase to create and maintain a fortress balance sheet.
Lots of activity at the Food and Drug Administration today. The FDA ordered all food imports from China held, pending further investigation for possible melamine contamination. Melamine has been detected in candy and drinks from China at Asian specialty stores in this country. The FDA also issued a recall for certain lots of Mylicon infant drops, which could contain metal bits. See the Emeritus News consumer page for more information on specific lot numbers. Emeritus News, the latest on the biggest issues and public policy at emeritusnews.com. That's an Emeritus News Brief. I'm Lynn Huston.